Boys by BA. Boys by BA.
Welcome back to another episode of Boys by BA, and I am BA. This is your first time hanging out with us, your first time checking out the channel, and you're interested in positive, uplifting content that will help you grow as a person, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. We put out new videos on the regular. I know a lot of y'all been asking me, BA, what happened? You didn't put a video out last week. I see you've been doing your videos every other week. That is correct, all right? So it's two reasons for that. The first reason is, man, I just really want to spend a lot more time with God, man, and in His presence, man, just me and Him. So that way, I want whatever I bring to you all to minister to me first. So that way, it's basically quality versus quantity, man. Anybody can put out video, blah, 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 but I want it to be quality, man. I want it to speak to you right where you are. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is that I'm also in the middle of working on a podcast, all right? This is going to be a big deal. You heard it here first. And the name of the podcast is The Beard and the Brain, all right? The Beard and the Brain. Now check it out. You don't have to have a beard to tune in, but you at least got to have a brain, all right? The name of the podcast, again, is The Beard and the Brain. So man, look, before we get started, I got a couple of public service announcements, all right? The first announcement, go vote, all right? If you live in Texas, early voting starts October 13th, and it goes all the way through October 30th. So you gotta have your driver's license, you can have your voter's registration card. If you don't have that, you can use your concealed handgun license. If you have that, there's a number of things, man. Look it up. I know we have people watching in California and Florida and New York and all that. Check out what your state is doing. See if you are eligible to early vote and see if they offer early voting. If so, take advantage, man. So look, go ahead and do that. So cool, go vote. Now I ain't saying that you like anybody that's running. Me personally, it can't be no worse than what we got right now. Because what we got right now, he got to go. Alright? So look, go vote. And before we get started, how many of y'all seen them NBA players protest this past week? You did? You did? You did? Now, so for those of y'all who know me, I'm not really big on basketball. I really don't care for the NFL either. But man, I was just so proud that those players basically said in so many words, enough is enough. What they said is that normal is not enough. And the thing is that it has become normal. The norm has become watching a black man be gunned down by the hands of police or by just a random bystander, or watching a black woman be gunned down by the hands of police. And those players said, look, man, normal is not enough. It has become normal to watch people who are not African American kill people who are African American, and they get off. Not only do they get off sometimes, but they get to go home. And not only do they get to go home, but police officers offer them water and then take them to Burger King. So those NBA players had enough, and they said that normal is not enough. And the thought I want to come from today is normal is not enough. Normal is not enough. Woo-hoo. Normal is not enough. All right, and today we're going to come from Luke chapter 15, verses 11 through 22. That's Luke chapter 15, verses 11 through 22. And in this particular text, man, you have Jesus. He's telling the story of the prodigal son, as we all know it. The story of the prodigal son is basically there was a younger son, who told his dad, look, man, give me my inheritance so I can go and spend my money and get wild. And the dad was looking like, all right, you must not know how inheritance works, all right? Because the way that inheritance works is that the father has to die first, or the mother has to die first, and then the child inherits what the parent left behind. So back in those days and times, it was the custom that the older son would get 2/3 of the dad's estate, and the younger son would get 1/3. So the thing is that this younger son that's telling his dad, give me my inheritance now, he is super disrespectful, man. He is super disrespectful. Number one, his dad is still alive. All right? And number two, even when his dad passes away, the older son gets to dictate what goes on, because like I said, the younger son only gets 1/3 of what's left over. All right? So check it out. Bar number one, disrespect is never easy to deal with. Disrespect is never easy to deal with, man. And the thing is, in this text, man, look, he's disrespecting his daddy on so many levels, man. And check it out. Us as black people, every time that one of our people are gunned down by the hands of police or by the hands of an Anglo-Saxon or whatever the case may be, that's disrespect. When you disrespect one of us, you disrespect all of us, okay? So look, disrespect is never easy to handle. I don't know where you are, but you found yourself being disrespected, man. And the thing is that you can go left, you can go ham, you can do all that, but the thing is that look, you got to be like this father in the text. He didn't go off. He didn't lose his cool. He kept it all together, man. As we work through the text, we just see how well this father had it all together. I ain't saying he had it all together, but in the text, we all know that, look, us, we would have been like, hey, look, bye. You ain't getting nothing. Leave, bye. So look, again, bar number one is disrespect is never easy to handle. Disrespect is never easy to deal with. I'm reminded of the time back when I was younger. It was this young lady I was dating, and I took her to my parents' house to introduce her to my parents. And I introduced, I said, hey, mom and daddy, this is Danielle. And I heard my sister walk by, and she said, whoa. And I was like, what are you doing? What are you wowing for? The girl's name was not Danielle, her name was Dominique. You introducing somebody by the wrong name is disrespectful. Now, check it out. I did end up marrying my wife. Her name is Danielle, so maybe God just knew I was gonna marry a Danielle, but at the end of the day, that was very disrespectful. Again, look, disrespect is never easy to deal with. So in the text it says that the son, he goes off to a strange land. He spends his money on ladies. He spends his money on tweeting. He spends his money on dating apps. Now they don't say dating apps in the text. I'm just telling you, like, here Karen trying to make it applicable to where we are today. And he wastes all his money. And then it says that his money runs out. Then as his money runs out, a famine hits the land. Then he has to get a job feeding pigs. Now, one thing about the Jews and the pigs is that Jews did not fool with pigs because they viewed them as unclean, and they were not gonna have that, all right? So he found himself doing that, and then it says he came to his senses, and he says, man, look, the servants of my dad's house got it better than this, let me go home, all right? So he goes home, and it says that the dad saw him coming afar off, and the dad ran to greet him, gives him a hug, gives him a kiss and all that, and basically says, look, I'm glad you're back. Bar number two, love won't allow you to be normal. Ooh, come on, BA. Love won't allow you to be normal. See, the thing is that when you're operating in love and when you're walking in love, love won't allow you to be normal. Love won't allow you to settle. Because see, if we was that daddy in the text and we seen that son coming back, come on, let's be honest. We'd be like, hey, keep it moving. You disrespecting me, keep it moving. You disrespecting my house, keep it moving. But the lesson in this text from the daddy is that he has so much love for his son that love won't allow him to be normal, man. And that's the way that the love that God has for us, man. God says, look, I love you so much that even when you mess up, you can come back, man. Look, true story. It's true story time, man. Now it's not about Grandmama Pat, but it's true story time, man. When I was playing football in high school, it was a rivalry game, North Crowley versus Crowley, and I played for North Crowley. And me and my mom, we had got into it that Thursday. You know, Friday night football in Texas, that's a big deal. We play on Friday night. So that Thursday, me and my mama, we got into it. I don't even remember what it was over, but I do remember telling my mama, look, don't talk to me. I don't need y'all to do nothing for me. I'm good. Look, y'all do you, and I'ma do me. I'm in high school, all right? I ain't had no job, no nothing. Look, that was foolish. I get it. So anyways, so the game goes. My parents come to the game, and that Friday the game kicks off. And guess what happens? I get knocked out of the game in the first half. I get a concussion. I can't play the rest of the game. And guess who was the first person on the sideline? My mama. Guess who was the first person in the trainer's room? My mom. Why? Because love won't allow you to be normal, all right? And a parent's love is a parent's love. So I don't know where you are, but you may be into it with somebody and you know that you care for them deeply. But the thing is like, don't settle for not talking to them. Don't settle for going days on end, weeks on end without hearing from them. The thing is that you gotta operate in love. For Corinthians, it says that love is patient, love is kind, love is not rude, love does not boast, love does not brag, love does not keep record of wrong. We gotta love better, all right? And in these times, we gotta love better, all right? Us as black people, we gotta love each other better, all right? We can't just keep on saying, oh, y'all, when y'all gonna start treating us better? Look, we need to start treating each other better. You gotta talk better to your sister. You gotta talk better to your brother, man. We gotta encourage each other better. We gotta look out for each other better. We gotta love each other better. So look, love won't allow you to be normal. And then it says that the son comes home and the dad says, look, hey, go get a cow. We about to celebrate. My son is back. And the son is like, nah, Dad, I'm unworthy. You ain't got to do all that. But the dad realized that his son had came back home. And I love the dad because maybe the dad saw a little bit of himself when he was younger in his son. I ain't saying that the dad was perfect, all right? But the thing is, and this is bar number 3, is that if daddy ain't right, ain't nobody right. Ooh, retweet, what's up? If daddy ain't right, ain't nobody right, man. Look, we all got some daddy issues. And if you're fortunate and blessed enough not to have any daddy issues, that's great. But I guarantee you, I bet you a nail to a nickel that you know somebody who has some daddy issues. And the thing is that in the text, daddy kept it together. In the text, daddy said, look, my son is back home. That dad, he could have been like, forget you, son, that's what you get. But he didn't do that, man. The dad was glad to see his son, all right? And again, if daddy ain't right, ain't nobody right, man. Look, I'm talking to the dads out there, man. Look, let it go. They did you dirty. They disrespected you. They stepped on your J's. I get it. But the thing is that they're looking to you for leadership. They're looking to you for guidance. They're looking to you for an example. They're looking to you to be mature, okay? So look, that's the thing, man. Look, normal is not enough. We can pass normal. We're going to create a new normal, all right? And the thing is that the world has created a normal. Say, look, this is the normal. Christians, you need to fall under the normal. But the thing is that Christians, we set the standard. We set the tone, and we can't continue to follow behind what's been going on, all right? Christians, as white Christians, black Christians, and the thing is, I get it. Evangelical Christians, they feel like, nah, I'm gonna be a Christian, but I'm gonna support a racist. I'm gonna be a Christian, but I'm gonna support somebody who hates black people. I'm gonna be a Christian, but I'm gonna support somebody who condemns the everyday life of a black person, who demeans not only women, but people of color, all right? So the thing is look, as Christians, we gotta set the tone, man. And the go bar for today is, man, real easy. Love won't allow you to be normal. Love won't allow you to be normal, man. For like I said, sometimes you just gotta substitute your name where it says love. You gotta substitute your name where it says love is patient. To say BA is patient, BA is kind, BA is not rude, BA does not keep record of wrong. You gotta start substituting your name in there, because then it makes it personal to you. So that way, when you're dealing with your family members, when you're dealing with your homeboy or your homegirl, man, you operate in love, okay? And that's what we can learn from this text, man. Look, love will not allow you to be normal, man. So look, we out here, man. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, man. Keep doing you. Be true to God. Be true to yourself. Oh yes, Black lives do matter. We out.